Hello and welcome to today's Stay Healthy at Home webinar. Today we are talking about mundane objects but real gains at home workout tips, as well as information about our Healthy Lifestyles program. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please put those in the questions box. We also have handouts in the handouts section. There are 5 there for you, including the slides to today's webinar, and then a few other flyers that I will be going over throughout the webinar. So my name is Erin Smithers. I am the Information Referral Coordinator with the New Jersey Self-Advocacy Project. NJSAP has been a division-funded program with the ARC of New Jersey since 1983. We support the state's largest network of individual self-advocates and self-advocacy groups, as well as providing comprehensive training and resources to self-advocates, family members, direct support professionals, and agency personnel. We will be presenting exercises that you can participate along with today. Please, please, please do not do anything that hurts. So if you're doing an exercise or a stretch and it starts to hurt, pull back a little bit, go slow, go at your own pace and take your time. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. And like I said, take as many breaks as you need. We don't want anyone to get hurt. So today we are going to discuss adaptive home exercises, an overview of our Healthy Lifestyles Project, or HLP, and upcoming activities with HLP Live. So let's get started. If you have water, keep it nearby. If you don't, you might want to go and get some because we're going to exercise. All right, so before we start, these are the things you're going to need. You're going to need a sturdy hardcover book. Doesn't matter what it looks like. We're going to be using it for balancing. You also need a pillow. So a decorative pillow is fine. It doesn't have to be very large. It doesn't have to be very heavy. It's just more about holding something and it's going to be working your core. So a pillow. You also need a chair with no arms and a sturdy back. So this chair has a nice wooden back and there's no arms because we're going to be using it to sit sideways. So if you have arms, you won't be able to do that. Also, the next item is laundry detergent. So the bigger the better, but you don't want it to be too heavy. We're going to be using this as a weight. This one actually happens to be completely full, so it's very heavy. Yours also doesn't have to look like this. As long as there's a handle or something for you to grab, that would work. Then the next item are soup cans. So 2 soup cans, we're going to be using these as weights. If you find that it's a little too light for you and you want something a little heavier, you can use some pasta sauce jars, tomato, cheese, whatever you have. It gives it a little bit more weight. They're still easy to hold. However, these are glass. So I want to be very careful not to drop these or break these. If we are doing weights, you don't want to like smash them up either. So got to be careful with these. Then you're going to need 2 tote bags. What's most important here are the handles. So it's going to be easier to lift. In case you can't use the cans, we're going to be putting them inside the bags. This one just happens to be an HLP bag from one of our events. And you're going to need a hand towel. Any kind of hand towel will do. We're going to be using it like this, so it doesn't really have to be a certain size. As long as you can hold it easily, that would work. Finally, we're going to need a wall. We're going to be using a wall to do all sorts of exercises. So just a clear space where you can put your body. So 2 hands should be about your body width, if not a little bit bigger. just so you have room. Also, we are exercising, so you want to make sure you have maybe the air on so it's not so hot. You have some water handy and drink it often. And I'm going to be working out barefoot, but if you need to, put on some comfy workout shoes, some sneakers, something to keep your feet cushioned, and you'll be good to go. So let's get started.
So I also want to add, you might not need the air right now. You might just want like a fan. Sometimes when I get done working, even in the winter, I'm sweating and it's hot. I just use the fan, but pretty much I'm sure everybody has the heat on right now, so you probably aren't going to want that over to the air conditioning. Okay, so just a quick tip, or have some water near, drink it as much as you need, and then something starts to hurt. I can't emphasize this enough. Everybody's flexibility is different. Everybody needs different modifications for exercises, which you can, and do as much as you can. All right, so now it's time to stretch, which is very important before exercising.
So before we get started with our actual workout, there's some room. And we're going to start with some stretching, because stretching is so very important when you're working out to make sure you don't injure yourself and to get the body warmed up and ready to work out. It's just as important to do a cool down, which we're going to do at the end. So we're going to do some stretching for about 20 seconds each position. We're going to start with holding onto the wall. You're going to ankle and bring your foot back and stretch. And you should feel it right in here. You can hold on if you need support, or you can just try to balance and hold yourself. You can try to lean forward, or you could try to straighten your leg. All right, and now we're going to do the other side. You're going to hold on for support, grab your ankle and pull it back. And you should be feeling your stretch in your legs. And again, you could lean forward if you want. And remember to breathe throughout. If you need to, take a drink of water. All right, take those legs out. We're going to do it one more time. So we're going to grab our right leg and stretch. And nothing that we're doing should hurt. If you feel a sharp pain, you should stop what you're doing, right? Slowly stop what you're doing, or just try a different position. All right, we're going to go to the other side. So we want to make sure we're not hurting ourselves. Every exercise, even the stretching and the cool down that we're doing, can be adapted to any need, or if you have certain limitations, flexibility. So just do what is comfortable for you. So next, we're going to stretch out our calves. We're going to come to put our hands on the wall, and then we're going to put one foot back and keep the legs straight, and we're going to push on the wall. So you should be feeling the stretch back here. You're going to push on the wall, and you're going to keep this other leg bent, and you should be feeling that stretch in your leg. And we're going to shake it out, and we're going to do the same thing with this leg. So hands on the wall, put your left leg back, keep it straight, and put your right leg forward, bent, and push on the wall. And you should be feeling a stretch back here in your calf. And then we're just going to hold this for a few seconds. Don't forget to breathe. All right, so shake your legs down a little. And now we're going to do some arm stretching. So take your right arm, put it out in front of you, grab your wrist and pull it towards you. Try to keep your arm straight. And you should feel stretching through here. If you want, you can hook your arm over your elbow, and that's gonna pull it even more, giving it more of a stretch. Again, make sure nothing hurts. If you need to stop, or if you need to kind of go in and out, you can do that too. And we're gonna shake it out and do the next arm. Left arm, right hand grabs our left wrist, pulls it across in front of you, or you can hook it underneath. And if you need to, just go in and out. We don't want to hurt ourselves. So do what's good for you. If you need to. All right. So now we're going to do some toe touches. And this again is going to stretch out our legs. And you want to just bend over and touch your toes. If you can't, just touch your knees. Or you can bend down if you want, but try to keep your knees your legs as straight as possible. And you could even like go up and down like this to try to get a deeper stretch, but just continue to breathe. And we're gonna hold this 10 seconds. Go down as far as you can. Just let your arms and your legs, your shoulders hang. All right, excellent. So shake it out. And we're gonna do some lunges. So you're gonna let's do the right leg. You're gonna bend it and the foot's gonna face that way. You're gonna take your left leg, put it back a little and do a deep side lunge. You don't wanna go like this because it's gonna be hard. So kind of point your foot this way and come deep, and you should feel the stretch in here. And we're just gonna hold that. Don't forget to breathe. All right, and we're gonna switch. Our left leg is gonna bend and face to our left, and our right leg is gonna stay straight. We're gonna lunge. All right, excellent. Shake it out. We're gonna do some arm circles. So we're gonna do big circles back. We're gonna do about 20. If you can't do both at the same time, you can do one at a time. This is gonna just get the blood moving, warm our bodies up, get us ready for the workout. Now we're gonna go forward. Again, you can do one at a time, kind of like you're swimming. Nothing should be hurting. And don't forget to breathe. All right, shake your arms out. We're ready to get started. So we're gonna put on some music, take some water. You need a water break. And get all your items gathered. Let's get started. So before we get started with our actual, all right. So I put on our dance we have on YouTube, perfect accompaniment to our exercises. And let's get started. So we're gonna practice balancing first to kind of get us into our workout. Balance is really important. So it can help with your core. It can help you be more focused. So you can sit for this, or you can stand. I have a ponytail in my hair and it kind of is cheating a little bit. But you're gonna sit, you're gonna keep your back straight, and you're gonna take the book and just try to balance it on your head. Like I said, that looked really easy, but I have a ponytail in, so it kind of helps hold the book up. So I'm gonna try to get it so it's not on my ponytail. And we're gonna work on our posture. So we wanna keep our back straight. And Put the book on our head, and we're just gonna try to take some deep breaths with the book on our head. This is gonna show you the kind of posture that you should be sitting with, standing with, or walking with. So we want to keep our back straight. And if you're trying along with me, how is it going? If you have any questions, just let me know. If there's any issues, just let me know. You can type it in the comment box. But we're just going to sit, take some deep breaths. Try to remember how your body feels in this position, what it feels like to keep your back straight, what it feels like to keep your neck up and looking forward. And let's try to sit that without the book. So imagine the book is still there and we're still sitting up straight, a straight spine. Our face is forward, our neck is up. And this is how we should be sitting. So we tend to hunch over, especially if we're on the phone. You know, there's something called texture thumb and phone neck, where it's because your head is forward, so it's creating like this roundness in your shoulders, and that's just not good for your posture. You're going to develop some back issues, some back pain. Sitting straight might seem a little uncomfortable at first, but once you get used to it, you're building up those muscles in your back and it gets easier and easier. So just loosen up a little and let's try again. Try that posture. Straight back, feet are on the floor. It's an easy first exercise, but it's important. We're keeping our stomach tight and in, and this is gonna help with our back, developing a more strong core, which is your stomach area, your back, this whole middle section. Falls off, it's fine. Just try again. Again, if you have a ponytail like me, that's kind of cheating, so you can try to balance it without the ponytail. So I'm a little shorter, so I kind of come up on the edge of my chair. So my feet are flat on the floor. And that's gonna really help my posture. So when I'm sitting on the computer, I wanna try to remember what it feels like to get my body in this position so that I know I'm sitting properly and I'm not gonna develop any back pain or neck pain. What do you guys think? Let's try one more. Don't forget to take those deep breaths. Drink some water if you need. Make sure you're comfortable. And again, just try to remember what it feels like. We want this to be our default position when we're sitting or if we're standing and trying this. Let me just move the chair back. If we're standing, then we can get the book up and try walking around. Be very, very careful, especially if you have a big, heavy book. We don't want it to fall on your feet. The ponytail is doing most of the work. Don't be that impressed. And then again, this is how we should be standing all the time. Not hunched over. Our back should be straight. Push your chest out. It can make you feel more confident as well and better able to present yourself to other people, keeping your head up. Excellent. Great job. So we're going to put the book aside. And we're going to go on to the pillow. So we're going to need the pillow and the chair. If you have more than one person with you, if you have someone else, you can do this together. So I'm going to keep the chair like this with the back here, but I'm going to sit sideways. And I don't have arms, so I can go back a little. So if you have someone with you, one person sits here facing this way, and the other person can put their chair over here and face you. Then what you're gonna do, again, I want my feet on the floor, so I'm a little shorter, I have to come up more. I can't sit all the way back. I'm gonna keep my back straight, just like we did with the book. I'm gonna hold the pillow. I'm gonna come back. Whoop, wait, no, too far. We don't want our feet to come up. Just gonna go back and up while we're holding the pillow out. And it might not seem like it's doing anything, but you're actually working your arms and your core, your stomach, and your back. And we want to try to keep it as straight as possible. So if we're doing this with someone else, we can lean back and then toss the pillow to them. They'll catch it, lean back, and toss the pillow to you. You catch it, lean back, toss the pillow, catch it, back and forth. It's always more fun to work out with someone. So we can go to the other side just to show you what that looks like. Again, lean back, holding the pillow out. If you go back too far, you can grab yourself and come up. But we want to try to keep our feet planted on the ground. We don't want them lifting up like that. So you might not be able to go back as far. You might be able to only go here. But you're still working your core, your back, your stomach. And if you're holding your pillow out, you're working on your arms as well. So we like to do 3 sets of 10 to start. What that means is we do it 10 times, we wait a little bit, do it 10 times, wait a little bit, and do it 10 times. That's to start. If that's too much, you don't have to do that much. You can start with 2 sets. So we've already done 2 sets, we'll say. So let's do 10 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So typically in between sets, they recommend maybe waiting for 10 or 15 seconds. That's probably too much. Let's say we could wait like 8 seconds. And then you would do the next set. We're gonna do that for all of our exercises. We're gonna do 10, we'll wait 8 seconds, do 10, wait 8 seconds, and do 10. If you need to stop for water at any time, do so. And let's move on to the next one. So you have balancing, you're working on your posture. We just worked on our core with the pillow. So next, we're going to need our laundry detergent. So if you've ever been to a gym, you might know what a kettlebell is. Oops. So that's what we're going to use this as. It's kind of the perfect shape. So I'm going to move the chair to give me more room. All right. Remember, this is a good way to teach you how to lift properly as well. When we lift, we tend to kind of hunch our back and pick up with our back, but we want to be lifting with our legs. So we're going to hold on to the handle, keep our legs shoulder width apart, and we're going to do some squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to wait a few seconds. If you need to put it down, you can. If you don't have to shake anything out, you can do that too. Our dance playlist is on YouTube, so you're hearing an ad right now, but Music will be back on shortly. So let's start again. Feet shoulder width apart. We're holding on to the laundry very sturdily. We don't want it to drop on our feet. We don't want it to drop and spill. So you're really holding onto it, and we're going to drop and keep our back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to wait a little bit. So when you go down, you want to keep your back straight and just bend your knees. You're using your legs here. Shouldn't really be using your back. We're not bending over like this. We're bending down like this. Don't forget to breathe. And let's do our last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. So you should be feeling that in your legs, right? Your blood should be pumping. You might be getting a little bit more warm. Drink your water. Don't forget to breathe. And let's move on to our next exercise. So I'm going to use the chair to show you how to do it with the chair. And then I'm going to do it standing to show you how to do it standing. So you can use these. Let me move this back a little. As weights, how you would use weights. So if we're sitting, we want to pretend we have that book on our head, and we're going to be sitting with our back straight and our feet flat on the ground. And we're going to be using these as weights. They might feel really light now. Do 3 sets with me. See how they feel. They might feel light now, but as we go, they might feel heavier and heavier. So especially if you're just starting and you haven't really done a lot of arm exercises, you might need to build up to something heavier. So it's really just adding, let's see, these are about 15 ounces to 30 ounces, which might be perfect for beginners. So you can start by keeping palms up, and you're holding your hands, and you're going to come down, right, left, and that counts as 1. And we're going to do 10 of those. So 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. Don't forget to breathe. Last one, 10. So we alternated arms on that one. You can also do both at the same time. Going to go a little bit faster. Right now we're in our cool down break period in between sets. So let's try again. So we're going to do both at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so some things to remember. We're gonna still act like we have that book on our head. We're practicing our posture, straight back, feet firm on the ground. If you have to move up on the edge of your seat, like me, do that. We wanna have good form when we're exercising, because if you aren't in a good position, you're more likely to injure yourself. So stretching, a cool down, and good form will all help prevent injuries when you're working out. All right, last set. We're gonna do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent job. So next I'm going to grab the jars, but you can keep using the cans if you want. And we're gonna go, I'll show you on the side. You're just gonna go straight up and down. So we're gonna do it with both arms. So you can keep using the cans or you can use the jars. You can also do this sitting. Again, we're practicing good posture. Feet firmly on the ground, our back is straight. And we're gonna go out like that. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. So now I'll show you what it's like if you're sitting. If you need to take a break, drink some water, do that. Don't forget to breathe. So important. Okay, so my feet are on the ground. Let's get started. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. If you want, on that last one, for the next step, we're going to hold it a little. And that's going to really, you'll get, start feeling it in your arms here. So we'll wait a few seconds. Dig in this playlist. You can find it on our YouTube channel. We update it every month. All right, 10 more. Last 10. And on the last one, we're going to hold it up a little. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9. All right, we're gonna hold it. 10. Let's hold it for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. All right, I'm gonna go back to the cans. You can still use whatever works for you. All right. Also, if you have a smaller laundry detergent, you're really wanting to control yourself, you could use that. So now we're gonna do some pulls like this. So I have one foot on the ground, one leg with my knee on the chair. I'm gonna keep my back straight. I can put my hand here for support. And we're going against gravity. So we have the weight of the can or the jar. And we have the weight of gravity and the weight of our arm. We're pulling it up. So we're gonna do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, no break, because we're going to go to the other side. So I only need one can. So my right leg is on the chair. My right arm is on the chair. My left foot is on the ground, flat. My back is straight. And we're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No break. Let's go right to the other side. Remember to breathe. We've got our left leg on the chair and our left arm on the chair, and we're pulling up with our right arm now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No break. Our other arm gets a break while we're using the other arm. Right leg on the chair, right arm on the chair, left leg on the floor, and left arm pulling up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set, no break. We can do this, guys. You got this. Left leg on. Okay. Left leg on the chair. Left arm on the chair. Right arm pulling up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, last 10. You got this. Right leg on the chair. Right arm on the chair. Left on the ground. And left arm pulling up. 1, 2, 3. Remember to keep your back straight and breathe. 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Excellent. All right, we're almost done. So now we're going to use, our towel. So same thing as we were doing before, squats. You're just gonna hold it like this. You're gonna keep your arms straight when you move the chair. And we're gonna go down like we did with the laundry detergent, like this. So we're gonna keep our arms up. We're gonna do 10. 1, 2, keep your back straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. So we're going to keep the towel out and we're keeping it stiff like this. All right, a few more seconds. Breathe. Take some water if you have to. If you're sweating, that's good. You can just use the towel. All right. Feet shoulder width apart. Arms straight. Towel tight. 1, 2. Keep your back straight. We're not bending over like this. We're going like this. Bending our legs only, keeping our back straight. 2 more. Great job. Take a little water break if you need to. So good. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. We're almost done, guys. You guys are doing great. All right. Here we go. Last set. Feet flat on the ground, arms out, towel tight. Bend your knees. 1. How low can you go? 3. Try to go as low as you can for this last set. 5, 6. Lower. 7, 8. You guys are doing great. 1 more. Awesome. Woo! All right. So I asked you to bring some tote bags, and these can be helpful for if you have trouble holding the cans. You can put the cans in the bag, and you can carry it and hold it easier, still getting that weight. So you can do all of those exercises that we did by going like this. All right, camera's going off. You guys, we're almost done. You're doing great. All right. You can also use it like this or like this. It's just an easier way to hold the weight. So when your weights start getting a little light, move on to a heavier weight. You can add more cans in your bag. Take the cans out, add the jar. You're also adding gravity into the mix, so you're good. So it's an easier way to hold those weights and to lift those. And that is how you can use the tote bag. So last exercise is the wall. I'm gonna move the chair, and we're gonna do push on the wall. So we're going to put our hands on the wall like this, and we're gonna come in and out, in and out. But I want you to watch my feet. My feet are shoulder width apart. My arms, I'm about arm's length. I don't want my arms all the way out here. I don't want them in like this. I want them where my shoulders are. And I'm just gonna come in, and my feet are not coming off the ground like this. They're staying flat. So we're gonna do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. So you're going to keep your feet on the ground. They shouldn't be coming up like this, right? We don't want our arms all the way up here. We want them shoulder width, just an arm's length away, like that. 10 more. 1, 2. Don't forget to breathe and drink some water if you need to. 5, 6, 7. Keep your hands high. 9, 10. Excellent. If you need to, shake out your arms, get some water, shake out your legs a little if you need to. All right, last set, guys. We're almost there. Arms out, feet flat, back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. All right. Great job, guys. We just did a full half an hour of a workout in our home using items we have around our house without paying for a gym membership. So we're gonna start the cool down. If you need to, grab your water, shake out your arms, and let's get ready. All right, you guys did an awesome workout. So now we're gonna do a cool down, which is basically just like some light stretching. It's a way to bring your blood pressure down, relax your body a little. Right now your blood should be pumping from that workout. So we're gonna just kind of walk in place for a little. It doesn't have to be fast. We're just gonna calm down. We're gonna do this for a few seconds. You can walk in laps, in circles, or you could just walk like this. All right, so now we're gonna do some of those same stretches. We're gonna do some lunging. And we're slowly cooling our body down. Remember, we're keeping our right leg straight and we're bending our left leg. It's facing that way. Now we're gonna switch legs. We're gonna bend our right leg, keep our left leg straight. You can put your arms on your hips, keep them down, you can lift them up, whatever's comfortable. All right, we're gonna swing our arms and put your right arm out, grab your wrist, pull it in front of you. And the other arm, put your left arm out, grab its wrist, put it in front of you. And swing them out. Shake your legs out. Let's see. Can you guys hear this awesome playlist going? All right, so We touched our toes before. We're going to do that again. Just going to bend down. Try to keep your legs straight. If you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Just go as far as you can. Touch your knees. We're just trying to stretch out the back of our legs. And don't forget to breathe. All right. Let's loosen up those shoulders. And let's do some circles. Shake them out. So cool down is not as intense as the workout. And it's a lot of the same stretching you did beforehand you could do. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go put our arms on the door and stretch out our leg muscles. So we're keeping our feet flat on the ground. Left leg is bent, right leg is straight. And let's switch. Now we're gonna keep our right leg bent up front and put our left leg back straight. And stretch out that calf muscle. All right, shake it out. For support, we're gonna again grab our ankle and stretch out our leg. You should start to feel a little cooler. Your body should start to be relaxing a little. You're gonna go to the other side. You're gonna grab your left ankle. All right, don't forget to breathe. Take it off. All right, guys. So now we're gonna start an actual webinar. We're gonna be talking about our Healthy Lifestyles Project, which incorporates everything we're doing right now, right? Living healthier, making healthier choices. We're gonna be talking about our new Healthy Lifestyles Project live that is starting tomorrow. So go grab a water, maybe go grab a snack, and have a seat and get ready.
Okay, so how do you guys feel? If you participated, if you went along with those videos, how are you feeling? Let me know in the questions box. Let me know how you did, if you were able to follow along with the whole thing, if you were able to do part of it. I'm always interested in seeing. But these are some great exercises that you can do at home, especially now that it's winter and it's cold out. We're not going to be wanting to go outside, or maybe if you were walking around your neighborhood for exercise, and it's kind of hard to do that now with the snow and the weather. So these are all things you can do inside your home, again, for free with items you already have. So here are some other exercises. These small changes have a big impact. So if you go to the store, if you go grocery shopping, try parking a little bit further away from the door. That way you are getting more steps in. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator if you're able to. Making multiple trips from your car after grocery shopping. So if you're like me, maybe sometimes you'll try to carry every single bag in on one trip. It's actually better for you if you make multiple trips. You're getting more steps in, you're moving more. Walking in place while watching TV. So everybody loves to watch TV, especially in the winter. It's something that we do more because we're not going outside as much. So try to move more while you're watching TV. Walking in place, doing some of these exercises while you watch TV. They are easy to do in place in your living room, in your bedroom, wherever you like to watch TV. You can still walk around your neighborhood. You just want to make sure you're bundled up and you're wearing the proper clothing to be outside. Also, check out YouTube. There are a ton of free videos you can exercise along with. A lot of them require no equipment. Some will say beginner if you're just starting out. Those are a little bit easier to make sure you're not jumping into something that's a little bit too hard. And grocery shopping can be a great way to get in some some exercise. You're walking around the store. Of course, now we want to be careful during the pandemic that we're not going unnecessarily close to other people. We're still trying to only touch what we need, and we're staying clean, washing our hands. And then hiking, yes, even in the winter, even in the snow, New Jersey has a lot of hiking trails and it has a lot of walking paths. So you can participate in those all winter long. Again, just make sure you are wearing the proper clothing, some thick socks, supportive shoes, scarf, sweatshirt, jacket, hat, mittens, gloves, the works. You want to make sure you're staying warm. You're also going to warm up a little as you walk. So I have included in the handouts this flyer about the hiking do's and don'ts. A lot of this is good all year round. Some are specifically for the summer, like freeze for bees. You're not really going to see bees in the winter, but no matter what time of year, you want to make sure you're stretching, drinking a lot of water, and never leaving trash behind you. There's always a receptacle for you to throw away your garbage or your recycling in. So now let's talk about our Healthy Lifestyles Project. Healthy Lifestyles Project is a program focused on teaching students and adults with IDD about all aspects of health and wellness. So I want to do a quick poll and let me know, have you participated in any of our HLP events? I can tell you right now, I see a lot of familiar names. So I know a bunch of you have participated in our events, like our HLP Live on Wednesdays and Fridays, and also our Stay Healthy at Home webinar is part of our HLP program. We got 83% say yes, 17% say no, except after today, everyone will say yes because this is part of our Healthy Lifestyles Project. So like I said, our HLP or Healthy Lifestyles Project focuses on making healthier choices. The program is funded through a grant from the Horizon Foundation, given specifically for the ARC of New Jersey and the New Jersey Self-Advocacy Project to help support individuals around the state. This is our 6th year. We have been awarded this grant. Last year, we reached just about 2,000 people in person, and we gave out over 23,000 resources online. And great news, we just got approved for 2021. So we are not done yet. We also provide a variety of free trainings. Some of those topics are listed here. We're still offering these free trainings virtually, so contact us if you would like to schedule a training at your location. We're currently using Zoom, Google Meet, and GoToWebinar. So HLP has grown a lot over the years. It's evolved into an amazing program that hosts events for people all over New Jersey to participate in. Different classes and experiences they might not have been able to participate in otherwise. We've hosted a range of events from rock climbing, cooking classes, iFly, which was a lot of fun. We host annual events at Masker's Barn. We do hikes. This was one of them where we hiked up to Hawk Watch and then we had a picnic. We went to a few arboretums, participated in some equine therapy, did some glass blowing, which was also a lot of fun. Every Wednesday in the summer, we do Watch on Wednesdays, where we hike every Wednesday at 11. And we also have our weekly schedule. So obviously all of that was done before the pandemic. We're not meeting in person now, but that doesn't mean that we still don't have things for you to participate in. So every Monday, we have an awesome nutrition, health, fitness video from Veronica. This is on all of our social media. Tuesdays, of course, we have our Stay Healthy at Home webinars. Here are some of the topics we've presented, and that's from 2 to 3. Wednesdays, we have awesome videos from the gang at In-Home Training. Here's Matt and Kristen. Thursdays, Frankie and I host brain games on Zoom, which I know a few people on here participate in. So now it's on Zoom. It used to be on Facebook Live, but now there's no registration. You can just join us on the Zoom call and we will host the game. Here's the link. You can also click this picture and that will send you to the Zoom meeting. So again, it is every Thursday at 1 p.m. And yes, we are playing on Christmas Eve. I will be there. We will be playing categories. Every Friday, we post a healthy recipe. Here are some of those recipes. We also post quick tips throughout. So quick little things that you can do to, again, have a big impact on your life and living a healthier life, making healthier choices. And we also post other content throughout the week. Some of this is how to stay safe during the pandemic. Some of it is about services and programs that are going on around the state. Some of it are action alerts that we're asking you to participate in. And like I mentioned in the video, we also have our YouTube, which lists tutorials, yoga and meditation videos, dance party playlists, trainings, all of the videos from our brain games, healthy recipes, and our webinars. So today you can, today's webinar you can watch tomorrow on YouTube or on our website, but we also just added a holiday playlist for you. So that is on there as well for you to enjoy. And we have this awesome graphic for you to take with you that is in the handouts folder. You can print this out or you can just copy it onto your computer, and that way you have the information for everything we do throughout the week. And that is for you to take. As you can see, we do a lot. And everything is available on our YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And those are the addresses. So you can get in touch with those different resources. Frankie also puts out a monthly newsletter called Positive Pulse, devoted to giving out advice and resources on living a healthier life. And you can click this link to sign up for that, or it is in our resources. All right, so now let's talk about HLP Live. So this is something we hold on Wednesdays at 11 and Fridays at 1. You can click this picture to sign up for these events. Here are some of the things we've done already. We've been doing them since August. So we've had Veronica come and make a smoothie with everybody. We've had the Cape May County Zoo come on. We've done laughter yoga. We've had lots of in-home training from Matt and Kristen, Pilates and yoga, personal training. We had Mainstream come and teach us about horses and taking care of them. We have done some paint and sip events with Frankie and also with Uptown Art. So if you want to sign up, I recommend making a shortcut for our website on your browser, and then you'll see our page. You can scroll down and you will see a few links here. So you want to go under news and updates. If you want to see our trainings, what we have, or if you want to sign up for a free training, you can do that by clicking that link. And you're going to scroll down. You'll see the topics that we have. You can click to view some examples. And then we have our training request form right on the page. So you just fill out your information and it'll send it to us and we'll get back to you. Or you can print out the request form or our training flyer. And then we're going to go back to the other home page, again, under news and updates. And this is how you can register for our webinar series, Stay Healthy at Home. You register for this one, so you might know how to register for all of them, but if not, you would just click that link, and then you're going to scroll down. You're going to see the link right there to sign up for updates if you want them just sent right to your email. Or if you want to register for a specific class, you can click on these links here for the ones that are coming up. And if you click on it, this is the one that is going to be next week. If you click on that link, it will just send you right to another page where you enter in your information and then hit register. And then if you want to see a webinar that we've already presented, because we've been presenting them since April 7th, there are a lot of different topics. You can just scroll down, look for the topic that you're interested in. They have all been recorded. So you can click on the topic you like. You can see a little bit of information about that webinar there. Then you can also click on the video of the webinar, or you can get the slides or the resources, and then any other handouts that were given during that webinar. And you can click that there. And you'll see some of them didn't have handouts. So if you just click on those and there's no handouts, you'll still see a link for the video or to take a copy of the slides. So no matter what topic you're interested in, there is information there for you. So let's go back to, again, our home page. And again, we're still under news and updates. And here is how you can register for our Healthy Lifestyles Project live events. So again, these are Wednesdays at 11, Fridays at 1. So you'll click that link, scroll down. If you want to sign up for the email updates, so if you want to get emails anytime we are doing them, if anything is updated, you'll get an email about that. You can sign up right there at that link to receive those email updates. Or again, if you just want to sign up for one class here, one class there, you can do so by clicking on the classes. So our webinars are recorded and saved online. However, our HLP live events are not. They're meant to be live for you to participate, for you to be a part of, something where you can socialize and network, as well as maybe learn something. So we do not record our HLP live sessions. We want you to be there to participate. So this is the one that's coming up tomorrow. Should be very fun. Ugly sweater contest, ugly sweater party. What's not fun about that? So this is how you can sign up for that. If you're looking for information about our past HLP live events, we are always taking suggestions. So if there was one that sounded good and you didn't get to participate, let us know. We could possibly hold it again in the future. So sign up today for everything we are offering. They are free, they are interactive, they are fun, and I might be biased, but I think they're awesome. So in our handouts folder, we have our Healthy Lifestyles Project workbook. So it's a multi-page workbook that you can take with you to learn how to make smarter choices on a whole bunch of topics covering your whole life, with activities and information covering everything. And we also have our weekly schedule, so you can have that handy to know what's going on today. We have our training flyer, so you can see all the trainings we have so far, and we are always adding to it. It's just kind of impossible to add them all because we have so many. And then we have the do's and don'ts of hiking. So again, these are all available for you to take right now and print out or save onto your computer. And here are the resources. Again, these are available in your handout section. So if you have any questions and you want to get a hold of me, this is how you can do that as well. We are a little over 3, but I want to thank you guys so much for coming on, for exercising, for learning about our program, and for participating. I hope you have a very happy holiday, and we will see you next Tuesday on our next Stay Healthy at Home webinar. Have a great day.